You're in a place where presides the one who can change everything for you by changing you. He can make you think differently, no longer negatively defeated, bitter, but positive, hopeful, optimistic, victorious. Now, some time ago, I was in Hong Kong and was in the Kowloon section of Hong Kong. My wife knew a dressmaker over there where she said she could get some dresses cheaper than back in New York. But a dressmaker establishment was no place for me. So while she was there, I took a walk amidst the crooked little streets of Kowloon, teeming with millions of people. And I suddenly saw before me what was described as a tattoo parlor. And in the window, they had demonstrations of what you could get tattooed on your chest or on your arm or wherever. Born to lose. And I was astounded that anybody in his right mind would go into a tattoo parlor and have engraved in his chest, born to lose. So I went into the tattoo shop and I pointed to it and I said, "That one." And the man said, "Take off your coat." Done on myself, but do you mean to tell me that anybody would actually come in here and have that tattooed in his flesh? Born to lose. He said, "Yes, a few." But I asked, why would they do it? He said, before tattoo on chest, tattoo on mind. That is to say, there's some people, God help them, who believe that they were born to lose. Now, I am a Bible-believing, evangelical, old-fashioned preacher of the eternal gospel of salvation. And I have read the Bible through and through many times, and nowhere do I find it stated that you're born to lose. Man is said to be a sinner. That is true. You're sinners, I'm sinners, but, and there's the great alternative, but we are saved by the shed blood of Jesus on Calvary for our salvation. And we are made victorious, positive spirits through Jesus. This is the victory that overcomes the world, even our faith. To as many as received him, to them gave he the power to become, rise from what they are now to what they can be, the sons of God. Now, I have in my short life seen many examples of how positive thinking works wonders. I'm thinking of a friend of mine, a woman by the name of Mary Crow. She was born in the country outside of Portsmouth, Ohio. She was one of 9 children. Her father, she says, never made in his life over $50 a week. None of the children ever dreamed of going to college. It wasn't possible. They lived in a very poor home on the outskirts of the city of Portsmouth. Mary's job, being the oldest, was to cook the meals, do the chores, do the washing, because her mother worked along with her father. And one day this girl, just about to graduate from high school, the only member of the family who had ever graduated from high school, she knew that this is what God had in mind for her. She had another dream. She saw herself as a very successful insurance agent. Now, this was a day and age in which there were no women insurance agents. And one day in New York, I went with her up to the office of the Equitable Life Assurance Society, and the top executives nationally gave her a luncheon as the greatest agent the company had ever had. Don't tell me that positive thinking doesn't work wonders. So what do you want to be? Ask yourself that question. Don't dodge it. What do you want to be? Then dedicate it to Jesus Christ along with your whole life. And don't doubt it. Believe. Then form a picture in your mind of that goal. Hold it tenaciously in the conscious mind until by process of intellectual osmosis it sinks into the unconscious, and when it gets into the unconscious, you have it because it will have all of you. I would go so far as to say that if you are a complete, dedicated follower of Jesus Christ, you can do anything you really want to do with your life. And don't go out of here today bowing and scraping before circumstances and difficulties. Go out of here walking tall, reaching for the sky with the crown of your head, unafraid. And if you have any doubts about it, go back and look in the mirror. Look at yourself and say, look here, son. Look at here, girl. Who are you anyway? And the answer will come back, you are a child of God, created in His own image, not born to lose, born to win. This is the victory that overcomes the world. That's a good one to say every time you're faced with a difficulty. Just draw yourself up say that this is the victory that overcomes the world, even my faith.